Hi, in this video, we're going to show you how to boot your computer into safe mode if you can't get into Windows in order to change the settings required to boot into safe mode. Let's say you can't get to this screen and hold down the Shift and Restart to get to the recovery options. Or let's say you boot up your computer and it's just a black screen because maybe you're having some kind of video card driver and you need to make some kind of changes via safe mode. We're going to show you how to do this. All right, so let me shut down this computer, insert the Windows 11 USB flash drive, then we'll boot up to the flash drive and we'll show you how to do it. All right, press any key to boot from CD or DVD or flash drive. I'm assuming someday they'll change that message so it doesn't say CD or DVD. All right, so if you've installed Windows before, you're used to this screen here. So in earlier versions, they used to have a little link down here that said repair your computer, but now you have to go through a couple screens to get to that. All right, so now we're going to pick repair my PC. You can see that box here that everything's going to be wiped. Goes away because we're not installing anything. So click on next. And you can see there's no safe mode option here, just startup repair, which most of the time doesn't work. Command prompt, system restore if you have a system restore point, uh, restore from a backup, uninstall updates. So we're going to choose command prompt. All right, so now there are 3 commands you could type depending on which version of safe mode you want to use. So I'll put all 3 of them in the description so you could check them out. So let me type this in real quick here. All right, so we're going to do BCDEdit space / set, and then make sure you use the right type of brackets here, ones with the little points on them. So then default, close the brackets, then safe boot. So you could either do minimal, network, or DS repair. So you'll probably most likely use minimal unless you need to go on the internet, then you could use network. All right, we're just going to do minimal. All right, then press enter. All right, so now the operation is completed successfully. So we need to restart the computer, so we could just do the shutdown command here, or we could just go back out and click on turn off your computer. So we'll do that and then we'll boot it back up and we'll see what happens. All right, so we have our Windows logo here. All right, so now we have our safe mode screen, looks the same, just a little bit smaller because of the resolution. So let me type in the PIN here. All right, you might get this message here about Explorer, and I'll show you how to get around that. So we're just going to click OK to that. Now you see my mouse wasn't working long enough for me to click it. Now it is. So it should still go in there even if you can't click on it. Now you might have a black screen. So this is kind of a buggy thing about safe mode in general. It doesn't seem to work as smoothly as it used to when we were really able to get into safe mode in the older versions of Windows. All right, so now we can do a Control-Alt-Delete to bring up Task Manager. So let me do that real quick. All right, so now we're going to click on Task Manager. So we're going to do a new task and Explorer.exe to get our icons back here. All right, it'll take a minute for the taskbar to come back, I've noticed. So after you're here, you could go ahead and do what you need to do and hopefully fix your computer. All right, one thing you might notice too is the start button doesn't work. So you might run into that as well. So you'll just have to do a search for whatever apps you want here if you could get into there. So you might have to do Windows key run if you need to actually open something there. So yours may or may not be as buggy as mine on this test computer here when it comes to the start menu working or the search box working. So you'll have to see what happens. So the main point of this video is just to show you how to get into safe mode if you can't get into it using one of the regular methods here. All right, so now if we wanted to shut down, we'd have to open a command prompt if you can't get to your start menu there. Do a shutdown and /R for reboot, /T for time and 0 seconds. All right, so now watch what happens if we do a reboot from here instead of going back to our BCDEdit command. So let's do that real quick. All right, you can see we're back at safe mode again. And that's because we didn't clear out the safe boot option before rebooting. All right, let's try something different. Let's log in with a local account here, see if we have any better luck. All right, we got the same error here, and I can't click it. I was able to click it before when testing this out, but for some reason I can't click it. Even if I try and tab over to it or spacebar. So we'll have to wait for it to log in here. All right, now I could close it here. Then it takes me to the black screen, so we'll have to do Control-Alt-Delete again. Task Manager, new task. All right, and then wait for our taskbar to come back. You can do Windows key Run before the taskbar comes back if you want, if you don't want to wait. All right, so obviously logging in with the local account didn't help anything when it came to the black screen and having to run Explorer again. And same with this down here. So I'll have to do a Windows key R, so CMD. All right, so now the command that we have to type to get out of this so we could actually boot back in normally after we made our changes or fixes in safe mode. So same thing, BCDEdit, then space slash delete value. Same brackets again, default, safe boot. And I'll have this in the description as well. All right, so now we'll do a restart again here. And we'll see if it starts up in regular mode. All right, actually logging in that administrator account because it didn't have a password, but normally we'd see our login screen. Okay. Start menu works, search box works, everything's back to normal. All right, so once again, this could come in handy if you really need to get into safe mode to do something that you only could do in safe mode, or maybe run a command that's not going to work from the Windows boot up options, or maybe do something like uninstall a video card driver that's giving you the problem, that type of thing. All right, so once again, I will put these commands in the description, and if you need to get into safe mode, here's a way to do it. All right, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.